This chat bubble is brought to you by Audible. For a free 30-day trial and a free audiobook, head over to audible.com/Gamebreaker. Hi everyone, my name's Olivia Grace and I'm back again today with another chat bubble. Today we're going to be discussing which old games you wish could be remade. Now, I'm not talking about emulators. Now, I know that there's a lot of old games that you can play, like for really old consoles or for other systems back in the day, which you can play through these things called emulators. You download the emulator onto your computer and, it basically rewinds time and allows you to play these old games through your current system. I'm not talking about that so much, although it's great fun to do that if there are really old games that you particularly miss, and it is something that I will admit I do quite a lot. What I'm talking about is games which you played when you were younger, when you were a kid, that you wish could be remade and kind of brought up to modern standards, so to speak. So I've got a couple of ideas on this. Of course, I'm really interested to hear yours, but ones that I can think of, there was a game called Road Rash that I used to play on the Game Boy when I was a real young kid. It was the last release of it was for the Game Boy Advance back in 2003. And basically what you did was you were racing on a motorbike and you were armed with a club and your job was to knock other people off their motorbike with your club. And it was really good fun. I'd love to see, it was such a simple game though. I don't know how well it would support like a proper sort of online version, but I kind of like to see one where you just drive around hitting people with a club trying to knock them off their motorbikes. Now the other one is, which is a game which, again, this was when I was a real kid, so I'm kind of showing my age here, but it was a game called Zool, and I've actually managed to dig up some old footage of Zool for you, this is actually footage of Zool 2, which was released on the Atari and also on the Amiga 500, which is where I mostly played it. So don't know what happened to that footage there, sorry about that. So think about that, think back to when you were a kid, and I mean I loved Zool just because it was this cool little ninja dude who was running around collecting stuff and bouncing off of fried eggs and running all over the place. I loved it. I just absolutely adore Zool 2, and there were other games that were definitely better, like Rayman was probably a much better game on the Atari, but I loved Zool, and I had an Amiga as well, so it wasn't really a huge problem that it was on the Atari either. And on the same note, let's talk about games that you wish would have sequels. Like, if anyone was watching Legendary last Thursday and watched the after show part, where my camera froze up in a really entertaining way, I was talking about this game Portal, which, oh God, I love Portal. I love Portal so much. And there's Portal and there's Portal 2, and they've recently been on sale, but I wish they'd do Portal 3. Oh my God, I wish they'd do Portal 3. I doubt they will somehow, but oh, it would be amazing. And another one as well, this is for the PS, I actually played this on the PSP, the handheld PlayStation console, Medieval Resurrection. Now I know it was a remake, a sequel to Medieval itself, but my God, I love that game. It had the funniest voiceover from the guy who used to play Doctor Who, and maybe, I don't know, let's go for Medieval Reincarnation or something. I'm all out of ideas for new names. Medieval Resurrection, Medieval Reincarnation, who knows? But guys, I'm really interested to see what you guys think about this. Do leave a comment in the article below. Tell me about the games that you wish would be remade that are old. Maybe you liked Zool 2. If you did like Zool, definitely tell me that. And games that you wish would have sequels. Current games you wish would have sequels which have none in the works so far. And as always, keep it locked and dialed to Gamebreaker TV for all your gaming needs.